All right, speaking of basketball season, it's here, and there's an exhibit at the Arizona Capitol Museum that's paying tribute to the 50-year history that the Phoenix Suns have been here, right?
50 years. This season, for 50, we're having a roller coaster, right? At least so far. This morning, we get a sneak peek before it opens to the public. That is happening tomorrow, and Gibby is the one to check it out early. He is at the Arizona Capitol Museum with your look. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. You know what? I think it's only fitting that we cue that music back up because it's that music that kind of pumps you up. The entrance and the announcement of all the players. We're going to walk in here to the Capitol, which, you know, it's known to show off Arizona's rich history, and the State Capitol Museum is doing just that. We're celebrating the Suns' 50 years. Dory Hansen here, the museum's director.
Hi.
You know, for those who either they've been in the Valley or have not been in the Valley, when they walk through here, they will get the sense of what the Phoenix Suns really mean to Arizona.
Absolutely. We are so thrilled to have the museum here, have the exhibit here in the museum celebrating 50 years. And there's just such a treasure trove of history here. This first room celebrates the fans and the Coliseums. And you can see the Veterans Memorial Coliseum all the way to Talking Stick Resort.
And as you know, for those who don't know, the Veterans Coliseum, known as the Madhouse on McDowell, over to the Purple Palace that we now call Talking Stick Resort Arena. We even have a gun here that was featured more prominently as the gorilla would shoot out those T-shirts for all those fans. But when you take a look at through these exhibits, I mentioned how the state capitol for years have always shown off Arizona. And when you talk about 50 years of a sports franchise, and might I add, I believe the Suns were the original sports franchise.
That is true. We could not think of a better way to showcase the cultural heritage of the museum and trying to be inclusive of the state of Arizona. Of course, the Phoenix Suns are a big state fan franchise, and everybody loves to celebrate them. So having it here is so fitting.
Now, here's the deal. We're getting a sneak peek here today, but this opens up tomorrow to the public. What do they need to know if they want to come out here to take a glimpse of all this?
Well, you're right. We open to the public officially tomorrow, October 25th, and we are open from 9 to 4 Monday through Friday, and then on Saturdays from 10 to 2.
You know, Javier and Olivia, one of the things that Javier and I got to do, we actually got to put one of these size 22s that Shaq wears on to just to get an idea of what we have. But when you walk around these rooms, whether it was the playoff times with Barkley and the Suns, or whether it was some of the players we get to see walking around the arena, like Alvin Adams, who I believe is going to join me here in the next hour, to Thunder Dan Marley, and oh yeah. We got to remember
Yes.
Are those boxer briefs?
Those are amazing.
Those boxer briefs right there?
Whoa.
Man, somebody put away
when we come back, when we come back with Alvin Adams, I'm going to ask him how he actually wore these right here, because I'm just saying
No wonder there was big attendance, right?
Now
like,
we get it.
Thunder down under.
Strategy for year 51. We go retro, if you know what we mean. Thanks, Gil.